bodies getting shot don't never hurt anything.
Jabbo.
Nothing like a seminar Thames to make you feel alive.
My heroes returned. I knew you were my hero. Stop
How are you today? Any luck finding the painting? The Cerulean Meadows! I could look here. It's all like
We'll be safe.
Ah, your kind does have two eyes.
There you are. You look a bit worse for wear. Then again, so does everyone in Tim's Haven. Guess you'll fit in just fine. Not bad. Now, where do I even start? There's something...
I say, fuck that. We have a Bob thinks if we had more support from some of the other... No. I mean, yes, shortly after we settle. Naturally, if we have... Next to nothing. We don't know if they would. We moved here because the fucking Jack Tartars destroyed our old home. Angela Clarkson. She's Bob's wife. She got bumped on the noggin in the Thames Witch attack. Though I disagree with him, I can understand why Bob's keen on leaving. We need someone to look into the disappearance.
If you're willing to help, you'll...
Ferryman's right. We're not the coward. Bob may want to leave, but...
Thank you. Do you smell that? It's the Thames calling to us.
I've been thinking.
Watch where you're going.
Oh, sorry about that, human.
Look at this stuff. Isn't it?
Hello there. I've got a new piece scribbled down if you fancy a gander. Here you go. Wasn't an easy one to write, this. To be honest, I don't know. This writing stuff, sometimes it feels like it's opening up things inside. I shared this round the pub before, and some said they'd had dreams like this too. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Why do it makes you wonder?
My mother wanted me to be a farmer, but I get my hands dirty in other ways.
Good to see you back. Glad your gun's on our side.
More bodies getting shite done never hurt anything.
Glad your gun's on our side.
Well, here we all are. Listen up, lads. I've called us together for a reason. The dogs hit us hard last time, coming right to the centre of our turf. Well, I didn't want no rash response, but now our heads have cooled, it's time we looked at how to bite back. The dogs are trying to get the nuclear reactor on their turf up and running. We've got to win this war before that can happen. That reactor could produce double the power Battersea can. The gentry would have the Tommies in their gaff in seconds. They'd be untouchable. So now's the time to strike. And we've got us some extra help now.
Nice one.
Good work, mate.
You've had a taste of Syndicate. We're moving to a new fate. You've shown you're good on your feet in a tight spot. And you've shown you can carry out raids in enemy territory. And you can keep yourself... The old man's keeping his neck out of this one. Well, I've had enough of that. It's time to give this... That's what I've got the lad, Chew, Bullet Tooth, and new blood here is going to be our point.
All part of the boss's plan, apparently.
Then your mum teach you better.
Good to see you back. Glad your gun's on our side. blasted day, innit?
was told you were helping Rambo and the guards defeat those hooligans. Indeed. Your talents. Anyhow, I heard you were looking. You see, in recent years, I don't know. Something must have happened. He was an architect before the bombs fell. We met shortly after. Lazarus was as boredom, greed, not much is known about. Massacre at the monument. It's so close. Thanks for bringing the word. Father Luke was investigating his activities here. I haven't spoken to now. Here you go. If you have any questions about Sanctuary, Welcome, child. Sanctuary is open to you. I'm Father Luke. I take care of the quarters. Is that so? Bishop Whaler's a kind, if you ask me, he's nothing more than a smuggler, peddling. I have 2 working eyes and ears. That's all. Lazarus had a... I just know. Fine. I don't have any... Then again... Why not yourself? You seem to be right. Check the bed 4 from the left. Hi. How are you? You look like you have good news. What have you? Aha! I knew he was selling chems. The good Lord always... I only wish I knew the true names of these... No need to rush, my child. Ah, look. This... Maybe it's the chef. After all, he works with bones. Perhaps it's the Undertaker. No more appropriate code name for one. Then again, I call upon you once more. Find... I've seen chems destroy even the most innocent of souls. I do not wish to see that happen here as well. You would understand if you'd seen the... We're searching for the person who calls themselves Bones. It could be the chef, the Undertaker, I'd suggest asking them one by one. Return to me when you're doing the Lord's work. Thank you.
What do you want? I'm not yelling. I'm half mute, so I have to talk like this. What'd you say? Because I like cooking. What else would I be? What? Keb? Co?
Just 'cause. Not me, the boy. Can't say more.
Can I help you? Of course not. Of course not. It's honest work. More than most... I don't know what you're talking about. You promise? I didn't mean to... Kept seeing the... Lazarus saw me. I don't know where he is. You know what? Is Wonderland, it's...
You're the one who helped us defend Sanctuary, aren't you? A pleasure to meet you. I'm Reverend Francis. Look around you, friend. Oh, I realize that I think I've made the right choice. He was a friend, yes. I truly prayed. If you're trying to rid yourself... strange. I'll dispose of this and ask no more. Good to see you back.
My mother wanted me to be a farmer.
Touch me again and there'll be consequences.
Touch me again, and I'll be... consequences.
I've got an easy aspiration, boss. I say we take down the dredge.
The Mudchute prison boat? What do you mean?
We crack it open, and there's a bunch of our blood.
I ever tell you
You've mentioned it a few, but,
the dredge is guarded to the tits. And what's the good in blood? If we
Not everyone's fond of prisons, gone. And our lot in there...
There's some logic in your lunas. Alright.
Syndicate's biggest and vilest prison. Its proper name is Mudchute Prison. The dredge has a torture. I spent some time there myself, so nothing would give me... There's a gangplank from the shore near the front, and there's groups no one's ever gotten in by brute force. But you'll want to go at night, of course. Less patrols then. The door on the ship is locked, or you could try loot a key from the guard patrol, whilst not summoning all of Gehenna upon you. Should all be pretty easy in theory, right?
This is fucking mad.
Hear that, boss? Our vagabonds are kept in a block near the front, but you'll have to take down the security system before you spring them. The cells themselves are unlocked from the warden's office down the back of the ship. There's a bigger block in the middle you can open the same way, full of the gentry's convicts. It would be good to set the whole place free.
We'd have them all shot as soon as they try to leave. Our boys can handle themselves, but the other numpties will just get slaughtered or recaptured and we'll get the blame for it.
Maybe our nutter here could help take out some of the enforcers. No one deserves to rot in that place. And if we get the other prisoners out, we're free to set the bombs and do some permanent fucking damage.
Or end up with everyone sandwiched between explosions and syndicate enforcers. It would be a clusterfuck, Johnny. Let's just focus on getting our own lot out. Them others aren't our problem.
But the dredge, maybe it's too hard, but damn, I'd love to see that hellhole sink. Fan-fucking-tastic. Here, 3 bombs is enough to sink the ship if you get the chance to use them. They'll need placing around the lower deck. Once they're set, you'll need a scarper. Quick, good luck, mate.
With us in charge, things would be nicer. For us, of course, but for Blighty too.
Glad your gun's on our side.
Make you swipe my drink again? I swear, swipe again.
Angelus and Mittenberg eggs. They're delicious.
Make it quick. I'm a bit busy at the moment.
Bob, it's them. They're coming.
Sweetheart, it's fine. It's just a visitor. Make it quick. Well, let's... Charity. In this... Just... Sadly, that's about all. He's the freshest lead we have. Take these. This should get you into Cole's shack. Before you... Young guy. Mid-20s. Wouldn't be like him to just... Angela's affected. But when Jack Charles attacked, she got hurt. She's recovered. Ah, you mean Mittens? Angela's taken it to him real well since her illness. Named him after his species. Good luck, for both your sake. Thameshaven, you are my pride and joy.
Watch where you're going.
You see something I don't,
Surface world gets louder and louder each day.
One day, I'll take my family to see the surface.
Oh, sorry about that, human.
I've got my eyes on you. Carl Blakely. Let me have a listen.
Okay. I'll check it out. But what are you so about to none? I know Jeremy's patrol schedule. I'll pop in before he even knows I'm going. And I promise I won't breathe a word about it.
What? This doesn't sound like Carl at all. I mean, the voice, yeah. But he'd never do something like that. Responsible to a T. Stone Edge. Mandatory curfew. Of course, everyone ignores us. No. If you've seen other Thames folk around, anyone from Thames... Of course I do. Maybe you haven't noticed, But with Carl gone, well, I'm not sure why you're so interested. My best guess is if I were you, I'd nothing like a seminar Thames to make you feel alive. I've got my eyes on you. What do I look like? A bulletin board. I'm the head of Thames Havens. Typical human.
Isn't it?
What is it? This again? Look, I don't mean to be cutting, but I'm a busy guy. Try Hugh. Hugh Morris. He was...
They call us sea devils. Warriors. Monsters. Can't they just leave us alone? Charmed. I take it you've already spoken to my husband. I liked Carl, but no, I don't. He went around saying you. Do you smell that? It's the Thames calling to us.
You're at the wrong house.
Your kind
So
does
is
have
Carl.
2 eyes, right? Hopefully the ferryman will get us some mitten lurk eggs. They're delicious.
Yeah. Do I? Do I? I most certainly do. I'll tell you now, Git. I heard something most We may have been, undermining curfew, but I heard strange sounds outside of town. Coming from that road to Rotherhithe. How should I know? I only told you what I heard. You handle it.
Oh, sorry about watch where you're going.
That badman, Lawrence, is so stingy with the supplies. Who does he think he is?
I'm recording now, friends. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Get that thing off my face.
Alright, I'll do it. My name is Lazarus. I am here with some gentlemen from the Syndicate. We're all friends here.
Why are you recording this again? We told you, if you want to get paid, we've got to go to Winter Garden in the Isle of Dogs. That's where we do business.
Never underestimate the power of good documentation. Now, regarding the insider information I told you about.
The labs?
Yes, I'm prepared to divulge their locations. Even provide you fine gentlemen with blueprints of each laboratory. All of it contingent on a verbal agreement to be recorded in this holotape. I give you the information, and you give me tickets. Lots of them. Are we in agreement, gentlemen? Gentlemen, please, speak loudly for the microphone. Do not hold back your words.
Alright, here's what we're thinking. Why in the world would I pay a nutter ghoul for information?
I assure you, sir, I am no nutter.
Then how do you know about all this?
Do we have a verbal agreement, sir? The microphone, gentlemen, the microphone!
Alright, let me say this real loud for your microphones. Now, either you're playing us for fools, or you've got valuable information. Either way, I don't see why we should pay you when we could just wring that information out of your throat. Was that loud enough for you, sir?
Gentlemen, please, you're making a mistake.
Get up. We're taking a trip to Winter Garden. Just me, you, my mates, and this pistol, of course.
Please, don't hurt me.
I said get up.
The queen calls, screams. She hungers calm. I can hear her hunger pangs growing louder, louder. She's calling for you, not the one who merely watches, not Jeremy. You must save us, Carl. Like the raging tide, she'll wash us away if you don't. She'll send her chitinous children. Or worse, she'll deign to leave the throne to claim us all. One by one, one by one, one by one, one by.
You know that. see her. I can see your mum.